Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. All right, so we are going to do a collective message today. So with that, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm going to take a step aside to let spirit pass through. And what does the collective need to hear? I don't know if that works or not. Okay, interesting. So, all right. Hey, nope. Holy moly. Guacamole. Okay. So, okay. Right now, what I'm picking up is this. Okay. So there is somebody, and this could be you, or this could be somebody in your energy field who is experiencing this right now. What I'm picking up is there's somebody who is in a heartbreak energy, but they're coming out of it. It was reversed, but I didn't fully feel it reversed. So what I'm picking up is that this energy, so this is the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, sorrow, uh, despair, that kind of energy. And so what I'm picking up is that there's somebody who is in this energy. And again, this could be you, this could be somebody in your field who needs to, maybe they need to come towards you, or maybe you need to go towards them. Just flip it however it goes. What I'm picking up is that there needs to be movement made towards clearing up the situation, because it's causing, over here we've got the Eight of Swords, which is a mental prison. So it's causing you and or this person to be in a mental prison where it's very stagnant. It's very, it's like that repetitive energy where you're constantly ruminating about a past situation, something like that. And by pulling out of this hanged man energy, this stagnant, not moving energy, it's shifting into the chariot energy and making that choice to move towards the thing that maybe is a little bit scary, which would be the strength card. So put on your strength pants and make this move towards this person. I am picking up like this is a situation where there was something that happened between you and another person, and whether it's you that needs to move towards them or whether it's this person needing to move towards you, it's going to be different depending on which timeline you're on. But this needs to be, I don't want to say need or should. What I will say is that by doing this, it's going to lift these energies, which is this heartbreak, this pain, this mental prison, this uh, uh it's yeah, energy basically. Like it's not a super fun place to be in that. And what message is coming through right now is by moving towards this, pulling into your strength energy and just ripping off the band-aid basically. What I'm feeling is you're going to be pleasantly surprised. And the reason why I'm really picking this up is like a romantic love situation, is because we've got the Knight of Cups here, and I'm taking this imagery very literally, where the knight, and again, it's not a gender thing. Um, it's just, that's what's depicted on the card. So this knight has his cup of love, and he's racing towards who he wants to receive this cup of love. And so this isn't a guaranteed outcome. What I am picking up though is you will probably be pleasantly surprised if you're the one that's needing to go towards the person and communicate this, and it will help both of you, because what I'm picking up is both of you are feeling this heartbreak energy and this mental prison energy right now. So both of you are picking up on it, and it will help relieve this energy for both of you regardless of the actual outcome. For some of you it's going to be, roses and romance and fairy tales. For others of you it's just going to be able to like come to a resolution about it. And kind of heal. It's going to be a very healing experience, whichever way it goes. Now, if you are on this receiving end and you're going to pick this up, this is oftentimes the divine feminine that's in the receiving end. And the challenge for a divine feminine is you are going to be picking up this energy big time from this person, and your, job, so to speak, what you get to do is to be patient and be open and be receptive and trust in this person, trust in the process, and allow it in. And so if you're in the divine masculine energy, then that would be you're the one that needs to, pull up your strength, get out of this hanged man energy, and step into the chariot, which is movement, it's fast movement forward, and bring your cup of love, be vulnerable, be open. Obviously, like use your own discernment, because every situation is going to be different. What the general message is here is pulling out of this hanged man energy is going to help you shift out of this three of swords and this eight of swords energy, which again is that it's that stuck sorrow, grief, sadness, the ruminating, all of that. It's going to help relieve that. And so if you're the divine masculine, again, it's not a gender thing. We all harbor divine feminine and divine masculine energies within us. It's which one you embody primarily. A lot of times it does correlate with gender, but it's not a gender thing. So, and you'll intuitively know. And so if there's a part of you, if you're the masculine and you're like, I need the feminine to come towards me, at this point, that's not going to happen. And so just know that at this point, if you're the divine masculine, you're being guided to step into this strength energy and move towards your feminine. If you're the feminine, and I'm not picking up either one. I'm picking up that this is for both. For some of you, you are the feminine, and this is your confirmation that you are picking up on your masculine, and to still focus on you, still do what you need to do, stay in your receptive mode, stay in your feminine energy, and allow your masculine to come to you. If you're the masculine, this is your sign and your confirmation to do what you need to do to move towards your feminine in whatever way that is for you. Again, I'm picking up on quite a few different timelines, and so without, because it's a collective message, I don't want to narrow it down any further than that. um that's more of a personal reading to get more detailed on it, but the general message here is that it's going to relieve a lot of this heartbreak, yuck energy that you have been experiencing. All right. Okay. Okay. So, I had to pause it really quick because I had a slight interruption, which happens. And normally when that happens during a reading, the timing and everything is significant. So because it was my daughter, there could be children in effect, like as a factor. There we go. That's the best way to say that. There could be children as a factor in saying something. Um, and the message coming through with that, if it is children that's going to be a factor, um, allow the guidance to come through from spirit, from your higher self, from your guides, whatever you work with. Allow yourself to really follow those intuitive hits, basically, because this, mm, like, basically, the message coming through is don't really worry as much about the kids because it will all work out. Is kind of what I'm picking up. And obviously, again, use your discernment. If this is like you need to tell somebody and you want to introduce them to your kids and whatever, I'm not giving any advice in that nature. It's more just the symbology of my daughter interrupting the reading a little bit because she needed something, which again happens, not a big deal. That being said, the other thing with that too is what could be going on is you could be allowing distractions to stop you. And right now, I'm more talking to the masculine. You could be allowing distractions to stop you from moving forward, or maybe you're perceiving the situation a little bit differently, and that's stopping you from moving forward as well. Um, the cards that came out right before my daughter came in is we've got the Emperor, the Fool, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So what I'm picking up from these is this is where, and again I'm speaking to the divine masculine right now. Step into your Emperor energy, and the Emperor is all the kings in the tarot combined. It's a balance of all the elements. So you've got a balanced spiritual state, mental state, physical state, mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional state. So this is where you're in a very balanced energy. So the message here could be to really focus on pulling yourself into this energy and then moving forward in communicating whatever it is you need to communicate, because that's when it will be received the best. And what I'm picking up is that you are moving towards the Queen of Pentacles. And if this is the feminine energy, if I'm speaking to the feminine, then what I'm picking up is that you do have an Emperor coming in and you are in this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is where you are, um, your material world, your physical world is really coming into balance or is balanced. This is where your foundation is solid, your physical body is solid, your job, your career, your needs are met, basically. Um, and the other thing too is if this is your divine feminine's energy, this will require an emperor to come in um to really connect as well. I mean, that's not okay. Let me just put this plug in there. That's not always true because the King of Pentacles is, the divine counterpart for the Queen of Pentacles. What's coming through is if you are seeing your person in this Queen of Pentacles energy, which again, it's not a gender thing. Um, if you're seeing your person in this Queen of Pentacles energy, that might be deterring you from making a move forward. And the message here is you have access to this Emperor energy, which you'll be able to present yourself in a way that isn't going to push your feminine away. Okay. Hopefully that message is coming through. Okay. And with that, we've got the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Fool is taking that leap. So it's taking that leap, moving forward. I mean, and with the Chariot here, like that's fast movement. So that's like take the leap and you might be surprised on what you find out. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And so this is saying that what I'm picking up is that this is a destined thing. And your Wheel of Fortune is changing for the better. You've done a lot of work, and this is for both the feminine and the masculine. You've done a lot of the work to get to this point in life. And now the universe is coming in and helping you in the other areas that you're not quite satisfied with. So allow this to happen and follow those nudges. For the feminine, you're going to get the nudges to not reach out and contact your masculine. Your nudges are going to be more, there's going to be, if you're picking up on this energy really heavily, there's going to be a part of you that wants to reach out. And the message here is listen to your intuition, definitely, and listen to your guidance. Most of the time, your guidance is going to tell you to stay receptive and open and allow that communication in. For the masculine, you're going to be getting the opposite intuitive hits, and yours is going to be more to push you to make some action, to take that chance, which again, with the Fool, take that chance and I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here. If this resonates, definitely know in the comments below. If you do take this leap and contact your person, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Again, I'm not promising outcome, not guaranteeing any of that. That can go either way. You've got free will, etc., etc. I am picking up though that for most of you, it's going to be a pleasant interaction. So just know that, and definitely let me know if this is resonating. You can hit that like button if you like this message, and if you would like to see more content from me, hit that subscribe button. It is free. It doesn't cost anything, and I will see you on the next message. Bye.